So this is it's called a Utiline, the Dodge version of the step side, and it's a short wheelbase in these years 64, 65, up to midway 65. And so this is a D100, it's a half ton. And originally this was a 6-cylinder slant 6 with 4-speed with that first granny gear and then 3 normal gears. And a prior owner pulled it out of a junkyard and updated it. So originally this was a white truck and ordered with a unusual option for this year for 64 and 64 half. So on these trucks you can look on the side door and it's got a serial number, and then it's got sort of an option plate that tells you all the different options here, and that shows me it came with a slant 6 and 4-speed and 391 rear, 8 3/4 posi. And then this is a custom build sheet plate. So here it shows that it had console, carpeting, bucket seats, and so that was called the Custom Sport Special. And along with the bucket seats and a console, now this isn't the original console, I'll talk about that in a second. So it had a short console in here. Came with the heavy-duty dash panel with Sun Instruments tachometer. So this is a 6,000 RPM tachometer, and some chrome bits around the dash pod and on the dash. It had a chrome trim around the doors openings and stainless steel trim here on the sides, and I have the trim. I was able to grab that, but sorry for the camera, I was looking up at the crow. So the Utiline, some of them, not all of them, had the optional side spare tire mount and then a cutout of the fender there, so that's pretty rare. So like I said, the prior owner, he bought it out of a junkyard or a used car lot, I couldn't tell, but it was not in a very good state, and so he's the one that painted it black. At the time he called it Snowflake, both because of the color and because of its uniqueness. And he took a 77 Chrysler Imperial 440 and transmission and swapped it in. And so the 440s in the late 70s were low horsepower, high torque, low compression, for crappy gas and that sort of thing. Just really kind of a Luxo motor, but some good torque on this. Not sure if I'll keep the engine or upgrade it at some point. That's what I prefer to, but right now I've been kind of just trying to sort out all the little things. I've swapped in a larger aluminum radiator and Performer RPM manifold, and it's got a 850 Thermoquad carburetor. Originally had standard drum brakes, and so I put in a Pirate Jack's power brake booster and dual master cylinder kit, and then the Scarebird front disc brakes. Now this will look a little lowered than it usually is, and that's because although I upgraded the front springs to 1250, they were originally 1100, I believe, or 1050. I did have Sid in Oklahoma. Sid's dropped axles dropped the axle 2 inches. So, and along with that, I added about 8 degrees of caster in there, so I could get some good tracking on it.